EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. This is Murray. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
That was second down run for Murray. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Well, now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. 4th down. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And Sanders has got it complete, but he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. On first down, Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Buccaneer first down.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Scotty Miller, 30 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it, to throw it underneath, a short pass like that? But, boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
On the return, Deontay Harris. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Breeze now on first down. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And out across midfield down to the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice job.
Man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 45 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
The score is Saints 14, Buccaneers 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
We'll see if they can do it here. And all the way down to the 35.
Gronkowski.
A big play. Brady to Gronkowski. 43 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Going deep this time for Miller. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. It's intercepted. Picked up as Sean Murphy Bunting. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down. That's the end of the first quarter.
2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. After the sack on 1st down, Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Javoris Jenkins. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On first down, Murray. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the gun on third down, Breeze. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Brady now on first down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Cameron Jordan, his 2nd sack of the night. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the gun, it's Brady. He finds McCoy. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Complete to Rob Gronkowski.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Throwing on first down is Brady. They'll set up the screen to McCoy. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Quick pass out to Miller. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Scotty Miller.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. It's for his running back, McCoy. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. He may try to run. And now the fumble. Brady loses the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Breeze to throw on second down. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Ball carrier. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it's a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
12 yards there and a first down. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Brady. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Brady's throw there complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. LaShawn McCoy, 34 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses them about 4 yards. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started, and their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara, and he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The ball carrier.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play? That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
On on second down, Kamara. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd and 8.
They keep it on the ground, and this time it's Murray. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They do go for it. It's Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Up 2nd and 4 at the Saints' 41-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
First down, Buccaneers.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. They'll go again to McCoy. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
McCoy again, the ball carrier.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go with Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
9-yard line.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now McCoy. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. His pass caught with the 4. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Tampa Bay.
LaShawn McCoy, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bucs are going to take the lead.
He is good. Makes the score.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
He got into the end zone. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. To rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
The Saints on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Breeze now to throw. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
They'll take over.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football. I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And that is incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down to come up empty. And the Saints will have the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call? Is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. But it's going to be 2nd down. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The surprise second-round pick, Sean Bunting, there to get a hand in.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Evans. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the end zone, but it's It's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on the BAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. He talked about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Pulls it in at the 13. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Devin White on
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Brought down by Levante.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Mahomes firing complete. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 53 yards from the 10, 1st and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets... Some 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would be very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory, or might he go for it?
What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Gave up 6 points going the other way.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Helaire, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Mahomes. Washington's got it. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mahomes now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. A couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
First down, Kansas City.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Mahomes picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 5-yard line.
They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On second down, it's McCoy. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Brady now on first down.
You thought you had it.
And he hits him in stride. And McCoy loses the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Huge, huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Brady now on first down. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First and 10.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From the gun, it's Brady. Going up top for Miller. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Complete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he's got room. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes going deep here for Watkins. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
On first down, Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They'll go again to Jones. And he goes out right around the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll run on first down. McCoy. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. With just a yard up to the 39.
He's brought down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
First down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
Again, the ball carrier.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the Chiefs.
2nd and 5 now. Brady completes it to Miller. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Chiefs' 14-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady. He finds McCoy. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. That's a gain of 5 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here. and start matching them point for point, but it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Tampa. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. On second down now, it's Washington trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. On play action, it's Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Quick pass out to Miller. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Working from the gun, it's Brady. This for his running back, McCoy. And he's taken down inside the 30. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He completes this into the hands of Miller. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Punching it in from a yard away. As the punt, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it?
And he's into the clear. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Complete to
Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
Conversion.
I don't think you can get any more efficient. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Levante David. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
For Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, Dario Ogunbowale. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10.
Brady and the Buccaneers here first and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll try and run some clock now with McCoy. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Dorian O'Daniel, third-round pick in 2018, made the tackle. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. A quick throw by Brady complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Brady going to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
Scott Miller.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Now Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 47-yard attempt.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. One final try from Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And a loose football.
Today's final score.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.